baby was going to save their relationship. I think she feels overwhelmed by motherhood. She's very immature, and her emotions is all over the place. Does Chrisean Rock love Blueface more than her own son? What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? Chrisean Rock, as we all know, have had an on-again, off-again relationship with Blueface. She's even stating that her son is Blueface's child as well, even though her ex have come forward to say that that child is his. What I want to do in this reading, I want to see if Chrisean Rock loves Blueface more than her own child, because some people believe that when Blueface comes from jail, Chrisean Rock is going to leave her son to go follow behind Blueface. Now, and of course, before we start this reading, I need to put out a disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle the cards and let's see if Chrisean Rock loves her ex more than her child. It's funny, I was shuffling the cards and I was getting ready to start pulling them, and this jumped out the deck, meaning you guys know what the Empress is. The Empress is the mother card, but this is in reverse, which means some kind of... Chrisean Rock's not a good mother. I think this is what the cards are saying, flat out. That card jumped right out the deck. So I'm going to pull the rest of the cards, and we're going to talk some more about who, comparing her love for Blueface to the love for the baby. I feel like... Okay. All right. So I feel like right now, it's talking about Chrisean Rock is a... All right, I'm ready to tell you guys what I'm seeing in the cards. I just want to pull some cards so I can get that energy together and tell you guys a story. But what I'm seeing in the cards is that, okay. All right. Chrisean Rock doesn't value her motherhood as much as you would think she would want to. If anything, I think she feels overwhelmed by motherhood. You know what I mean? I think she feels like she wishes she wasn't a mother sometimes. And I feel like she could be a bit apathetic towards her child. I feel like I'm sensing a bit of even postpartum depression. You know what I mean? She's very unstable mentally or whatever, and she has an unstable family, unsupportive family. I feel like her priorities is not in the right place when it comes to the baby, and I feel like a lot of times she wants to like displace her responsibilities because she's not the most responsible person. She's a bit selfish and self-centered. Like I said, allegedly, this is what I'm seeing. So she's very immature, and her emotions is all over the place. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that she's not above being prone to a bit like child abuse or child neglect sometimes. You know what I mean? This is what I'm seeing. She's the type that would walk away from her child, is what I'm seeing. I think she's going to make that decision to walk away from her child too, or like she might even lose her child. Like, her child might be taken because she's ineffective as a mother and as a parent, allegedly. You know what I mean? She has low self-esteem, you know what I mean? And she has other mental imbalances where sometimes she's just like, there's a lot of mental blockage going on with her. She needs some kind of healing. You know what I mean? She needs some kind of therapy. She needs some kind of time out. You know what I mean? You got the Chariot reverse, which I feel like she feel like that child was an accident, but I also feel like her mentality is that, you know what I mean, her and Blueface is not together, had broke up, but she loves him. It's like a toxic kind of love. It's a sick, toxic kind of love. You get what I'm saying? Between the two of them, or at least what she has for Blueface. You know what I mean? I feel like she does want a new opportunity. I'm going to completely come out and say it. I feel like Chrisean Rock kind of wants to be free of her child. This is just what I'm feeling from the cards, what my intuition is saying. You know what I mean? Allegedly. So I'm going to pull some more cards and we're going to see what else is going on. All right. She has a lot of paranoia. She feels overwhelmed being a parent. You know what I mean? She really does. She feels like she has to give everything. She has to share everything. Honestly, it could be overwhelming for her. I don't think she can handle this responsibility. I feel like the law might get involved with her and her child. You know what I mean? She's not a strong parental figure, allegedly. You got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like something, hold on. Something's going on with her taking care of the child, or some kind of scandal is going to come from that. I feel like, because she wants to, like, I feel like she feels like this child stopped her career. You know what I mean? She's blaming the child for why her career has stalled while she's being a mother. She's after money. You know what I mean? She wants money. She's trying to earn money. You know what I mean? But she's not the type that's going to work for it. She's kind of lazy, you know what I mean, and unfocused. But she feels like the child stopped her career. Allegedly. Just what I'm seeing in the cards, allegedly. So you know what I mean? She feels kind of upset and heartbroken. I think she feels kind of like some kind of injustice was done to her because she got pregnant and had this child. Which not realizing she had a lot of options. You know what I mean? She chose to have this son and stuff like that, and now she feels like she's ruined. She feels like her life is ruined, basically. Let me see here. She's just like, she can't see a way forward. I don't think she's very happy having a kid. I think she acts like she is for the camera. You know what I mean? But she had no idea. I think she felt like having a baby was going to save their relationship, her and Blueface's. You know what I mean? And she was like blinded to the fact of how much responsibility a child is, and that even if you have a baby by a man, which take that with a grain of salt. Even if you have a baby by a man, that don't mean that the man is going to stay. And plus, her son has disabilities. She just didn't think the whole thing through. She didn't realize she's ashamed that her son has disabilities because she was doing drugs and drinking alcohol. You know what I mean? During his pregnancy, allegedly, what I'm seeing in the cards, what is coming up in the cards. And I could even show you guys. You see how you got the Page of Swords reversed, which talks about learning disabilities, cognitive disabilities, or some kind of handicaps. You also got the 5, which could be about shame and regretting things. She regrets having the child because he has disabilities, but she was drinking, you know what I mean, and doing substances which caused those disabilities. Plus, who the father really is. I think she knows that that's not really Blueface's baby, so she's unhappy with that. You know what I mean? I think she was trying to get pregnant by Blueface, but ended up getting pregnant by her ex. This is what I'm feeling. She wanted to marry. She's upset because she wanted to marry Blueface and he didn't want to marry her. You know what I mean? That kind of knocked her down a peg or two. I think she thought having a baby by him he would be more apt to marry her. Except that she got pregnant by the wrong dude. This is what I'm seeing allegedly. I feel like she has a lot of self-hatred and she can't, you know what I mean, love on that baby properly. She makes a lot of foolish, stupid decisions and she's apathetic about her feelings. You know what I mean? Allegedly for entertainment purposes. I think that she blames a lot of stuff on the child. A lot of her frustrations, I feel like she puts on the child. You know what I mean? And she's very unhappy. She doesn't like being a mother anyway. I mean, this is what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm just going to tell it like it is. She thought that having a baby would bring so much, would lock him in, you know what I mean? She'd be able to profit from it. He would be more devoted. He'd be apt to marry her. Instead, reality set in. That none of that came to fruition. And the baby has some disabilities because she didn't give it proper natal care, allegedly. Now, let's see. What is this talking about? Okay, yeah, she thought she was going to profit from it. She's unhappy because she thought she was going to profit and be living in a life of luxury. And instead, her and Blueface broke up, you know what I mean? And he got incarcerated. She also was incarcerated when she was pregnant with him. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Let me see. So, yeah, they didn't end up getting married like she thought that they would if she got pregnant. If he at least thought the baby was his. You know what I mean? Instead, he still left her. They still broke up. He still left her. There's still no love there. She's not even really getting money for the baby right now from Blueface. If anything, Blueface said he felt that the child wasn't his. Chrisean Rock, I'm not going to say she's poor right now, but she's not getting the money she thought she was going to give. Let me see here. I think that she will put love for her son because she worked so hard for that relationship, and that's really what she cared about in the first place, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Of course, she would walk away from that boy in a minute if Blueface asked her to, probably. So yeah, that's the note that we're going to leave off on, is that to answer the original question, does Chrisean Rock love Blueface more than her own son? I think the cards is pointing to the fact she's very overwhelmed with motherhood. She don't even like being a mother, and she would walk away from him if Blueface asked her to. But I feel like, well, we'll save that for another reading. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys believe that Chrisean Rock will put Blueface over Chrisean Jr.? Leave a comment down below. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. Love you, my babies. You have a good one.